Good evening, you're watching brass-tacks. I'm Zakir Jacob. The Mahagathbandhan in Bihar has announced its chief ministerial face. Tejashwi Yadav will be the CM face for the combined opposition in Bihar, and Mukesh Sahni of the VIP party will be the deputy chief ministerial face. Now, what's interesting is that Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition, leader of the Congress party, he was missing today in the joint press conference, which this announcement was made, in which Tejashwi Yadav is projected as CM face and Mukesh Sahni as deputy CM face. But the larger issues remain as well, and that is there a lack of bandhan in the Gathbandhan? Because there are at least a dozen constituencies where there are so-called friendly fights between the RJD and the Congress, or between the Congress and the left parties. So what is the idea behind a grand alliance if there are going to be these so-called friendly fights? So that in itself still needs to be sorted. That has not been sorted. Remember, the last date of withdrawal of nominations was today, so that's come and gone. And we don't know of any constituencies where either Congress or RJD candidates have withdrawn. The other question also is, for a person who is projecting himself as the future of Bihar, the youth leader of Bihar, what is he offering new? What is this new blueprint that Tejashwi Yadav is pushing? Or will just pushing a chief ministerial face and a deputy chief ministerial face work and end what has been effectively 20 years of Nitish Kumar rule? But first, let's try and dissect the opposition's choice. What is it that Tejashwi Yadav brings to the table? What are the reasons for the significance of choosing Tejashwi Yadav as the chief ministerial face? The alliance could have well gone into this election without naming a chief ministerial face, but they've chosen to, and here's why. Number one, as the son of Lalu Yadav and Rabri Devi, Tejashwi Yadav inherits a very powerful political legacy and a very loyal RJD support base comprising of Muslims and Yadavs. Mukesh Sahni of the VIP party, on the other hand, represents the interests of the Nishad community, the Mallah community, which is the boatman community. They make up for almost 9.5%, in some places more than 10% of the population. So over the years, Tejashwi Yadav has established himself as the primary challenger to the NDA. He was leader of the opposition, he was deputy chief minister, and of course now he's challenging Nitish Kumar and his sort of hold on power over the last 20 years. Meanwhile, Mukesh Sahni has successfully cultivated an image as the son of Mallah, as a champion for the rights and welfare of his community, the boatman community. Tejashwi Yadav has successfully managed to revitalize the RJD during the 2020 elections. In fact, no one quite gave the RJD a chance to not just emerge as the single largest party, but also come within striking distance of forming the government. Despite the setbacks along the way, Mukesh Sahni, on the other hand, can emerge as a kingmaker. He therefore has been rewarded before the polls, so that if he ends up with 10 or 15 seats, and in the event that those 10 or 15 seats could make or break the next government, then he shouldn't be seen as jumping ship. But I want to play out the political reactions. Tejashwi Yadav was there, Mukesh Sahni was there, Mr. Gehlot of the Congress party was there, Dipankar Bhattacharya of the CPML, other leaders of the Mahagathbandhan was there. But the one conspicuous absence was Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition.
तो हम लोग तो शुरू दिन से ही कह रहे थे कि भाजपा के लोग नीतीश जी को दोबारा मुख्यमंत्री नहीं बनाएंगे। अब चुनाव के बाद जनता दल यूनाइटेड को भी ये लोग खत्म कर देंगे, दल नहीं रहे।
कोई वैकेंसी है क्या? कहिए, कोई वैकेंसी है क्या? वो हमारे नेता हैं, मुख्यमंत्री हैं, उनकी अगुवाई में चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं। चलिए, हाँ, बड़ी अच्छी बात लगी कि तेजस्वी बाबू को अब हमारी कहानी की इतनी चिंता हो रही है। आज तो हम प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में संजय हम लोग बैठे हुए थे कि 1 घंटा प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस लेट हुई, मेरा भी लेट करना पड़ा है। तो गाड़ी कब तक चलेगी उनके, वो चर्चा कभी और करेंगे।
Well, the story of the Mahagathbandhan has been a story of allies being unhappy, some of them miffed. There's been a degree of muscle flexing by the Congress, and of course an attempt to try and project the Congress as the big brother of the coalition. Remember, just a few weeks back, Rahul Gandhi and Tejashwi Yadav undertook a yatra, voter adhikar yatra, across the length of Bihar, and there it was very clear it was Rahul Gandhi's prime act, and Tejashwi Yadav was the second fiddle. But today, it was the exact opposite. It was Tejashwi Yadav who was front and center. In fact, all the posters at the venue where the press conference happened, the leaders sort of flanking him. He was really the center of the attraction. Like I said, Rahul Gandhi was MIA, was missing in action there. He was represented by Mr. Gehlot and the other Congress in charge, Mr. Alavru there. The Grand Old Party has finally decided after today's press conference, and it was evident that they have succumbed to the pressure from allies and have announced Tejashwi Yadav as the Chief Minister. And the new kid on the block, Mr. Mukesh Sahni of the VIP party, has been projected as the Deputy Chief Ministerial face. The RJD, in fact, told the Congress it will have to pipe down a bit on seat sharing differences. Remember, the last time Congress fought 70, they wanted the exact same number. This time they are forced to fight 61. Again, in those 61, in about half a dozen seats, they have so-called friendly fights with the RJD. Central observers, Mr. Baghel, Mr. Gehlot, had to be rushed to the state. In fact, there were even scenes outside the local Congress office in Patna today. One of the local in charges there, Mr. Alavru, was even sort of heckled and pushed and shoved. Lalu Prasad Yadav told Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi that he did understand the aspirations of Congress cadre, but this was a do-or-die battle for his son Tejashwi, an argument that the Congress accepted and decided to play second fiddle. Rahul Gandhi's conspicuous absence at the media briefing today was also strategic. They want to downplay his presence on the map of Bihar politics as a way to safeguard him in case the coalition, in case the Mahagathbandhan does not win. But does it project a unified picture? Have they sorted out the mess within their own house? And more importantly, will the mere projection of a chief ministerial face actually translate into votes? Again, more reactions before we go across to our guests.
Look at this is not a sacrifice. Every party comes together in an alliance to have a better vision for this. Why? I won't look at front or back bench in this. We are all together in this. We are all creating a new vision for Bihar. And the slogan is, Sarkar Badlo, Bihar Badlo.
I want to go across to face off. RP Singh's national spokesperson of the BJP is joining us. Dr. Ajay Kumar is national spokesperson of the Congress party. Dr. Ajay Kumar, let me start with the questions surrounding the Congress party today and the leader of the opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. He was conspicuously absent at the press conference. Has the Congress now resigned itself to playing second fiddle in this Mahagathbandhan in Bihar?
So, Zaka, what's interesting is, Zaka, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. What's interesting is that you spent 95% of your time asking and telling us that we announced it and all the problems. You didn't ask that 5% fellows, why didn't they announce a chief minister candidate? So it's amazing that the ground which was laid had nothing to ask that where is the BJP CM face.
No, I'll ask that to RP Singh. No, why would I ask that to you?
But no, I'm saying in the
I'll ask that to RP Singh.
One second, Zaka, just a second. Indulge me for a second.
Okay.
For when you did your, what you call, the capsule, the word I think you guys use is capsule.
Yeah.
In the capsule, it was amazing to see. So I wanted just to clarify that I saw a very sullen-faced Ravi Shankar, and answering irrelevant in a very sullen way. These days he seems to be upset on everything and everything. But the most important point is, we are saying that, listen, the alliance has come together. There is a CM face. We are asking my friend RP Singh sir, that can you confidently say that you won't do a Eknath Shinde to Nitish Kumar in Bihar? Because even Nitish believes that they're going to do a Eknath Shinde. JDU guys, I have friends, I worked in Bihar for a very long time. I have friends in, even the JDU seriously believes that. So at least it will be nice if the national spokesperson educates you and me that no, they won't do Eknath Shinde thing, but we are very clear.
So 100% I will ask him that question and I will elicit an answer also, but please answer the question that I asked you, which is why did Mr. Gandhi show up today at the press conference? Because a lot of meaning is being read into his absence.
No, that's the part of the capsule. You see, the question of why would you read a meaning into it? Why would anybody read a meaning into? They were the leaders of the state, Mr. Ashok Gehlot, who is the head, the chief observer, the senior most observer there. He was present. And so I'm not able to figure this out. So you have the Congress state president, you have the Mr. Ashok Gehlot present, you have the Congress leadership present. If Mr. Gandhi comes, he's damned. If he doesn't come, he's damned. So that's okay. I mean, we totally understand where that comes from. But so my question, let me say, does Mr. Modi come will Mr. Modi come to announce Nitish as the CM candidate after this election? Nobody is going to ask, where is Modi, where is Amit Shah? Mr. Amit Shah is in Patna. Has he addressed one conference saying that?
Okay,
so
RP Singh, please answer. Today, Tejashwi Yadav also said this in his press conference, that we have declared our chief ministerial face. It's front and center for the people of Bihar. Will the BJP, will the JDU confidently say that, yes, right now they are fighting the election under Nitish Kumar's leadership, but if they win the election, they will still make Nitish Kumar the chief minister? He also cited the example of what happened to Mr. Shinde in Maharashtra.
Zaka, I'll answer that also, but prior to that, sorry, Ajay Kumarji, some sparrow came and whispered in your ear. When they chirp in your ear and told you that JDU guys are saying so. Even there are birds who have come and told me also. There are birds and come who have told me also that today till last moment Mukesh Sahni was arm twisting, said declare me the deputy CM or otherwise I won't participate in the press conference. This is there in all social media, all media in Bihar. You have worked in Bihar. I am a Bihari because I hail from Guru Gobind Singh Ji's family. So understand this. This is there in the Bihar today, that Mukesh Sahni virtually arm twisted the Congress and RJD to declare him the
but Singh Saab, they finally named him, na? उन्होंने बोल दिया, he's the deputy CM face.
I'm coming to that also. But how about Rajesh Ramji? A man was left in high and dry. Why was he not declared the deputy CM also? I mean, there could have been two deputy CMs. We have two deputy CM. You could have declared Congress party president also the deputy CM. And also, I've been told that this is a seat where from Mukesh Sahni JD is contesting. He has filed nomination. He has not taken his name back. And Mr. Mukesh Sahni is contesting. There's a candidate against deputy CM of the party, of the alliance. So this is how the alliance is. And then there is a complete list with me, which seat after seat. For example, Vishali, Khalgaon, Sikandrabad, Warisganj, Sultanganj.
There are about 13 seats where either Congress is taking on RJD or Congress is taking on left. I'll ask that to Ajay Kumar, but please answer my question. Why don't you say categorically Nitish Kumar is the face with which we are going to the people of Bihar, and if the NDA wins, he will continue to be the face?
I'm answering that Nitish Kumar is a face who's leading the NDA alliance in Bihar election. He is the face. And as per the democratic process, after the election, the MLAs will sit and then decide who's the next CM. This is very, very normal. But yes, he is the face. Under his leadership, we are contesting election.
So Dr. Kumar, there you have it. Under Nitish Kumar's leadership, they are fighting the election. And after the election, it's a natural democratic process. The legislature parties of all three parties, BJP, JDU, Chirag Paswan's party, they'll all come together and they will elect a legislature party leader. NDA legislature party leader.
So once RP Singh sir, I could fall off laughing with what Mr. RP Singh is saying. Democrat elected Chief Minister of Gujarat. Democrat elected Chief Minister of Rajasthan. You saw this Vasundhara Raje Scindia's expression on the face. Those videos are viral. What do you talk? You're talking to guys who don't believe in democracy. And let me tell you in writing.
It's not like you.
RP Singh, let me
complete. Sort out Karnataka first.
Why are you so
Karnataka first?
Zaka, I can't talk because
take it one at a time.
RP Singh sir, yeah, decency, manners. I don't interrupt you. You don't interrupt me, boss. Thank you, sir. Sat Shri Akal, sir. Thank you. So the issue is very simple. Zaka, you are also smiling. They will not announce.
Smiling is not a crime, Dr. Saab. I mean, smiling se kya hota hai? All three of us are smiling. It's a good thing. We should smile more.
Okay, RP Singh sir, let's. We are friends at the end of the day.
Ji, boliye.
The important part is, they also know. They don't believe that story. They don't believe the story at all. They are going to dump Nitish. I'm telling you, it is Eknath Shinde at least, and it's in writing. Okay,
sir, but how? No, one second. There are significant differences. There are significant differences between what happened in Maharashtra and what is happening in Bihar. One is that both BJP and JDU are fighting the exact same number of seats. So, if the strike rate is similar, they will end up with similar number of seats. Whereas in the case of Maharashtra, BJP on its own could form the government. I think they had more than 144 on their own. Whereas Mr. Shinde was, to be honest, was incidental because he had about 50 odd seats. BJP had 150 seats. So they could have formed the government on their own. That's number one. Number two, I mean, you come from Jharkhand, so you know the caste politics of Bihar. You cannot remove an extremely backward caste leader, a tall leader like Nitish Kumar, just like you've removed Mr. Shinde in Maharashtra. It doesn't work. I mean, whereas in a state where caste is a very, very important vote determining factor, it's not easy to remove an EBC leader, and that too somebody who's been in power for 20 years. I don't think Maharashtra and Bihar are, apples and apples. They are apples and oranges.
Okay, so I'll answer the two parts first of all. You went to election saying Mr. Shinde is our face. What was your perception? Everybody in this country thought they will continue with Mr. Shinde. Whether you believe it or not, you say it was fair on retrospective, hindsight 6x6, rear view mirror statement. Everybody, Zaka, including you and me. Second issue is, I'm telling my friend RP Singh Saab, I can take a reasonable amount of money bet that they won't make, and I'm ready to pay. You can be the judge, pay RP Singh, and if he loses, he should pay me. Whatever be the amount, Zaka, you decide. Okay,
I'm a very poor man.
Last thing okay, second point.
No, two lunches, no money, two lunches.
Two lunches, two lunches.
So second point. If you see the caste combination, the BJP is given the maximum seats of votes to the upper caste. Now, that's their politics. I'm not saying good or bad. Okay, so this backward face and EBC face and all they don't believe in it. Otherwise, why would they give 35%? If I remember the numbers correctly, 35% of the candidates are upper caste. The OBC is 24% and the EBC is 12% or something close to that. If the numbers are correct, I have that paper, but I can be corrected. We as an alliance, Congress party, as an alliance partner, because the RJD numbers have not come to me, have given the maximum to the EBC and the backward, and obviously SCs are reserved. And they didn't give a single ST. They didn't give a single minority. That's a standard operation for them. My important part, Zaka, is we announced Hemant Soren in Jharkhand. They didn't announce a CM face in Jharkhand. They didn't announce a CM face. They lost, that's a different question. They will never do it because they are eyeing it. And the same Mr. Samrat Chaudhary, the deputy CM, in 2023, RP Singh Saab, only 1 second. In 2023, Twitter, he says, 2023, he told that Nitish is a failed mal. It's all over the Twitter. Their deputy CM, the present deputy CM. Look at the kind of respect they have. Even if they don't like Nitish Kumar, nobody will use the word like failed mal. I won't say Amit Shah is failed mal or Samrat Chaudhary is failed mal. That's not decent politics. This guy is on record.
Okay.
Abuse. So RP Singh Saab, and my last request is, Zaka, please take the bet, no?
He said two lunches. If you win, he buys you lunch. If he wins, you buy him lunch. We'll take that bet. Yeah, we'll take that. But RP Singh Saab, I think, one second. Well, let me ask the question. I think the Congress and the RJD particularly is trying to draw parallels to the 2020 election. In the 2020 election, the NDA went into that election saying, yes, we are fighting on Nitish's face, but there was no open declaration that after the election he will continue to be Chief Minister if the NDA wins. That announcement happened after the first phase. It was a three-phase election. After the first phase, where a bulk of the seats were actually won by RJD and by CPI ML, I remember at that time. And the BJP got wind of it. And I remember the Prime Minister himself in a rally between the first and the second phases, he said, I'm giving it to you in writing, the NDA will win and Mr. Nitish Kumar will become Chief Minister. That's when the election turned. That's when the women came out and voted, and that's where it's in phases 2 and 3 that the NDA really caught up and won that election. That was a mistake made in 2020. Today, Tejashwi Yadav is trying to make that same mistake by openly challenging, saying, you say openly that Nitish Kumar will continue to be Chief Minister even after the election results. But no one in the BJP is saying that.
Zaka, Nitish Babu is the Chief Minister even now. He is the person who is the head of the campaign. And he is the face of the campaign. He is the one who is going to lead us in the complete campaign. And obviously, the person who leads you the campaign becomes the obvious choice after the election. But again, It will depend on the MLAs, the elected MLAs will decide on it. There's a democratic process. I'm saying so. In a normal process, a person who leads the campaign, who is the head of the campaign, in a normal course is the first choice. But it will depend on the MLAs
But
again.
Singh Saab, you also know,
process.
Madhya Pradesh mein Shivraj Singh Chauhan was leading the campaign, sitting chief minister the, unko hata diya tha. Then what is the other state?
वहाँ के MLAs ने वहाँ के MLAs की meeting हुई.
In Rajasthan, Vasundhara Raje was leading the campaign. Mr. Sharma got made the chief minister. So there's a history to it. That's what the Congress and the RJD are trying to get at.
But Zaka, one very humble request to Dr. Ajay Kumar. Dr. Saab, 2 lunches mean lunch with Zaka. Well, 2 lunches, I'm not going to have 2 lunches with you. It's Zaka and me.
We'll collectively have a lunch. Whoever wins, the other person buys lunch for the other person. Thank you very much, RP Singh, and also Dr. Ajay Kumar for joining us.
Thanks,
But
Zaka.
clearly, this is a political sort of gauntlet, if I can use that phrase, that has been thrown by Tejashwi Yadav. Of course, the BJP, the JDU have clearly said that they are fighting this election on Nitish Kumar's face, on his chehra, as it were. He is the tallest leader in that state, certainly the biggest EBC leader, no doubt about it, in that state. So the election is being fought on his face. But what happens post that? I guess somebody from the higher-ups, either in the JDU or in the BJP, will have to clarify that, because otherwise this is going to be a resonant campaign theme. This is something that the opposition will sort of attack in the days and weeks ahead. I want to move